Yoga is a 4,000-year-old practice that comes from India, and it was initially designed by monks, basically, who wanted to heal their bodies so that they could sit in meditation longer. What we found, though, since it's sort of moved to the West, is that it's also great for stress management. It has great physiological, emotional, and psychological benefits. Yoga in the West is largely a physical practice. So most people start their practice for physical reasons. Maybe their back hurts, or maybe they want to get more toned and look more sexy and have a hot date on Saturday night, or just take off a few pounds. But what people quickly find, and this is across the board, is that it's not just the body that is healed. The body is controlled by two basic branches of the nervous system. One is unconscious and the other is conscious. So when you consciously think about moving your hand or breathing or blinking your eyes, you can consciously do those things. The other part of your nervous system is unconscious. You eat your lunch and it digests by itself. Your nervous system is telling the organs what to do, but you don't have to think about it. If you're getting audited by the IRS, or you have stress at work or relationship stress, your body responds unconsciously as if you were being physically assaulted or attacked. Adrenaline rushes through your body. The blood leaves the abdominal organs and goes out to the limbs, and it triggers what's called the fight or flight response. Now, of course, fight or flight is really good if you're in physical danger. But if it's emotional or psychological stress, it does you no good at all. It actually can prevent you from dealing effectively with it. If you're under stress, your breath will grow more shallow. And all of that anxiety and stress that's originating at the level of the mind affects our physiology. Now, in yoga, what we do is we just retrace our steps. We change our breathing pattern. And by the simple act of changing your breathing pattern, combined with the physical poses of yoga, you actually reverse the stress, the negative feedback loop that stress is creating. And your mind has no choice but to quiet down with the body. One of the beautiful things about yoga is that it sort of mimics life. That life is a series of uncomfortable yoga poses. From the moment we get up in the morning and we turn on the morning news and we see all of the craziness going on in the world, to our commute to work where we're stuck in traffic, to our work deadlines, to worrying about our children, to paying the bills, all of those are really just uncomfortable yoga poses that we frequently have little or no control over. You can't control the traffic, right? When we come to the yoga mat and we do yoga poses that are challenging, they're not impossible, but they're challenging. And we train ourselves to breathe slow and deep in spite of those challenging yoga poses. We train the mind to respond to stress differently. You can sit in your car in that traffic jam, and instead of gripping the steering wheel and white-knuckling it the whole way, you can just sort of breathe and relax. You're going to get to work when you get there, whether you're, gripping the steering wheel, really tightly and stressfully, or whether you're breathing and relaxed.